Hey everyone, we are here at SHOT Show 2024. I am with my old friends from Midwest Industries, so I got Pete here with me.
Yeah.
You guys can see behind the wall, we've got kind of a love-hate topic here. Some people love them, some people hate them. I'm in the love category. I would say if you guys have seen my Henry 4570, you guys know I've got a lot of their stuff on it, and you'll be seeing more of that on the channel as well. But you guys have some new stuff for lever guns.
We do, yep. So 2017, we started modernizing the lever gun, and we've just kept moving on it.
Yeah.
So now we started with our standard handguard, then we went to our handguard that has a sight system built into it, and now we've got stocks, and we've got a lot of them. So we've got stocks for Marlin pistol grip, which would be like this gun here. We've got straight stocks, we've got Henry pistol grip, Henry straight, Winchester, and Ross's. So we're working our way through just about everything.
Covering all the bases.
Yeah, not ready yet, but we have Chiappa coming as well. So they've got some cool takedown guns that we got some stuff going for.
So again, we've seen the handguards before. Like I've got this fully railed one with the sights on my 4570.
Yeah.
But with this new stock, like you said, you've got the straight, you've got the curved wrist. But what are the features that make this thing pretty special?
Sure. So we started with our comb height being the same as your factory stock. So a lot of companies are starting a little bit higher, which is fine if you have a scope or a higher mounted scope.
Right.
But if you're trying to use iron sights or a low mounted scope, it starts out actually too high. So we started with a cheek piece that starts at the same neutral, if you will, as your factory stock came with. And then it has plenty of adjustment to fit pretty much any setup you have. We have our own rubber butt pad. And then we built in QDs in locations where it doesn't cause the gun to rotate. So you've got QDs here, and obviously you slide this round down, you can still get to that one. We've got QDs in the bottom and in the bottom here. We also have a traditional stud in here for people who want to run like an Uncle Mike's sling, but you can unthread that and use the QD as well.
Slinging one of these guns has been the hard thing, because like with the factory stock that came on my Henry X model, I can really only sling it on the bottom unless I use like a M4 or a M16 stock adapter or something like that. So having something that will actually run it to where I can run it slung is going to be pretty nice. At least having that option, whether or not you want to run it like that, I like having options. And then again, we've got all the little shell holders.
Shell holders, and it's totally ambidextrous too. So if you want to put your cheek piece on the other side, you know, if you're lefty or something like that, you want your shells on the other side, no problem at all.
And it's a la carte. You can have them where you want them or where you don't want them, depending on the round.
As many as you want or as many as you don't want. You know, these are M-lock slots. So like, if I'm going to grab this gun for instance. So this is obviously a straight grip model, but you can see here we just threw a couple of our shell holders right on the stock and didn't even use the plate for this one. So you don't need to load it up completely. Another thing, since we have both these guns at once here, we have these stocks all ship with this like a polymer grip panel inserts, but we also have G10 options for all of that, and then obviously M-lock rail covers as well. So when you get your stock and you want to change it up for color wise, it's an option for you for sure.
It's a nice little addition that not only is going to be visually stimulating, especially in the other colors, but functionally nice as well. Like having rail covers, even because they're M-lock, you put them on your AR-15, around the gas block, wherever you want to put them.
Really like this texture. I wish you guys could feel this texture on camera. It feels
You'll just have to take my word for it. It's what are the words I want to use? It's aggressive yet not too aggressive. It's that nice balance between actually giving you traction, but not a cheese grater.
Correct. Yep. Exactly.
And same goes for the grip panels down here too.
Yeah, nice tackiness without being too grippy. So, yeah, absolutely.
So what do you got there?
Yeah, so I'm gonna put this one down. Yep, right. That's perfect. No, you're good.
I'll figure it out. I promise.
We'd be remiss not to cover this one too. So you remember last year we had our Alpha series for the AK, which has been awesome, going great. We now have a Picatinny version of it. So you guys asked for it and we got it done. So they're available in both the 10-inch and the standard length 6-inch handguard. But with the 10-inch extended like this one, it gives you quad rail all the way out there, which is just super comfortable.
So for those of you old school guys who like that cheese grater feel, you've got that market now as well. But you've still, the folding stocks have been really, really great. Having that adjustable comb height, having the adjustable stock pad.
Length of pull, all of that.
Exactly, the length of pull. Now you do have models that don't give you the adjustable length of pull.
Which is, some people just don't want it, and some people it's a state requirement, so it's just an option for people. Same thing, we have non-folding versions too. I gotta jump back to one more thing. for lever gun shooters who like your traditional wood lever gun, we get it. Our new rail, this is our new patent pending product we have here. So you've got a rail, put your scope or your red dot, whatever. The channel is cut plenty deep. I don't know if you'll be able to pick that up on camera or not. But
yeah, we can roll in some close-ups later.
Sure, that allows you to still run your iron sights. But this plate on the side allows you to hold extra shells. So you're keeping all your traditional wood, no permanent modification to the gun, simply put our top rail on, add your rounds, keep your tradition without totally tradition, I guess.
Yeah, and now with these shelter holders, for people that aren't familiar, you can do anything from like 357 if you're running one of those lever guns up to 4570.
Yep, they snap right in.
Yep.
You can turn these, so if you didn't want this whole row on here, you could say you want to just put 4 rounds on here or something like that, you can turn them. So they mount either direction, no problem.
Yeah, and obviously these are M-LOK too, so you can also put them on, if you have like the M-LOK handguards like we saw here, you can put them out there. I originally on my 4570 had a different company's 6-round shell holder on the handguard, and I ran out of hand space. I couldn't comfortably hold it, so I actually switched to the Midwest Industries one, so now I only have 2 on the side. 4570, that's plenty, plus what I have on the stock.
Right.
You know.
See guys use them almost like match saver type idea, where they just put 2 of them right on the side, right by the loading port, so you're just grabbing them and loading. So.
Yeah, but again, it's a la carte. You can have it, and like you said, in this case, no modification of the gun. You're not drilling into wood. You're not doing anything crazy.
In fact, this plate, we've got polymer tip set screws in there. So if this would get bumped, it's not going to scratch your gun or anything. Because we understand, you want to keep your beautiful blued gun beautiful, and that's cool.
Yeah, or you get the heirloom gun from your granddad, and you don't want to make permanent modifications to it.
Yeah, you want to keep it classic, but still add some functionality. I can throw that back.
That's beautiful.
So, yeah, absolutely.
Now, obviously, I've been doing a lot with Midwest Industries over the years. You guys have seen their AR-15 stuff. There's no shortage of that stuff here. You guys have also been getting into shotgun stuff over the last year. So we'll grab one of the M4. I blanked on the...
Yep, so this will fit your Benelli M4 or one of the many clones that are out there now.
Yep.
M-LOK, basically where you need it, so you can get your light mounted out further, things like that.
Yeah.
Let you hang on to that one.
Yeah, so it's amazing to me, like, only within the last couple of years, with how popular the Benelli M4 is, there wasn't a ton out there for like ergonomic upgrades on them, but now that is starting to be a thing with these. Now, obviously, if the Benelli M4 is going to be popular, we can assume that probably other shotguns might be covered in the future. Obviously, time will tell on that. Safe assumption. There's been, I don't want to say a resurgence in shotguns, because shotguns have always been popular, but there's been a lot of love going to shotguns recently. And
yeah, it's a trend that's moving up for sure.
Yeah, and again, with shotguns, it was this thing where everyone has a shotgun. A lot of people have a shotgun for home defense, but there wasn't a lot of good modernization stuff you could get for shotguns.
That's true, for sure. I just want to show, we talk about the handguard. We also have charging handles for these, and we've got our optic mount. So, yeah, nice way to get it upgraded.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, we're doing a video.
Filming out here.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's okay. So again, they're covering a lot of bases right now, and it's only increasing what is available out there.
Yeah.
So if people do want to stay on top of what is available or coming from Midwest Industries, where's a good place for them to look?
Absolutely. Our social media, obviously. So Instagram, X, formerly Twitter, and then Facebook. And then obviously our website too. We do a monthly newsletter. We don't bombard you with a ton of emails because I get sick of that.
Yeah.
But if there's something cool coming, we'll send you an email.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and I can vouch for that. I get a lot of swamping in my email inbox, especially from SHOT Show, where everyone's scanning your badge and sending all their stuff. They're not that bad about it.
No, we don't like to do that.
I appreciate that just from myself. So I will have links to the social media, because usually I can get away with that in YouTube videos. But MidwestIndustriesInc.com, if you guys want to check out the website, make sure the ink is in there. That's an important thing. But
don't forget your coupon code.
Yes, and I'll put on the bottom of the screen my coupon code for a discount if you're buying anything directly from Midwest Industries. Don't expect to buy like Magpul stuff and get a discount on that. It's going to be Midwest Industries specific stuff. But huge fan of their products for good reason. I know a lot of you out there feel the same way that I do about it. So feel free to put your experience in the comments as well. But please feel free to check out the other videos I've done with them. Check out their social media, check out their website. A lot of really cool stuff coming. But as always, I hope you got something out of this video, and I really appreciate you watching. The SHOT Show this year with me.
Came alone instead?
Yeah, she wasn't able to get the time off of work, but she was like, yeah, I'll be your guard to make sure people don't walk in front of the camera. And I'm like, you know,
Never fails.
it never fails.